Live. Okay, there you go. Now you linked in. Now you bought in. Okay.
All right, there we are. Bang.
All right. Jay Raider Ryan, he part of the membership, so I gotta read your comment. He said, great show with 805 the other day. Sometimes I just can't listen to all his negativity, even though he is very knowledgeable. I feel like sometimes he goes a little overboard. Season hasn't started. You know what? I realized like after everything went on, and it was a great show. Let me preface my statement by say that it was great, and it was a good show, and it was good to see two minds get together and try to sort through it. But I think he just feels the way he feel about certain players, and those certain players happen to be a lot of players. Because I was like, damn, he don't like Mendoza, he don't like Kirk Cousins, he don't like Genty, he don't like Stu. Who else? I was like, damn, who does he like? I mean, like, I was like, man. So, and then he only got us to win 2 to 4 games. So I was just like, dang, like I was like kind of thrown by that a little bit. So, shout out to him. But once the Raiders get that fifth win, he gonna come back on the show and he gonna get the business. He's gonna get this. Trust me, because if the Raiders gonna win 4 games, it's gonna be big troubles. I'm gonna talk so bad about the Raiders. Y'all gonna think I'm a Niner fan. That's how bad I'm gonna talk about the Raiders. We don't get 4 wins. Matter of fact, I think Clint Kubiak will probably lose everything if we only win 4 games.
He ain't sleeping all season.
Yeah, he gonna fire everybody. Yeah. He said, to be fair, he engineered 2 scoring drives. You're talking about AOC, but I mean, like we ran the ball a lot, and the defense did do they. I mean, and the defense did their thing,
Yeah,
carving up threes with his own threes. Yeah, right. So I'm just like, okay, cool. I'm like, cool. All right, give AOC his love because he don't get that much, and these fans that love the player more than the shield, you gotta give him
so
something to eat.
let me ask you this: how much did last week increase his trade value? Let me just put
Mm,
let me just put that question out there. What do you think his trade value went up on that? I mean, maybe 5%.
yeah, I'm about to say like not a whole bunch.
I
It wasn't
mean,
like it was a game. You know what I'm saying? Like it
yeah,
wasn't like he went down the field and threw 3 or 4 passes and then he just like went crazy. And even if he did, they'd have been like, I mean, people think that people's argument that he should be a starter. Like, so if you should be a starter, arguably you should go in there in the fourth quarter of a preseason game and go crazy. You should go crazy.
exactly. I would expect nothing else if you were wanting to be if you were a starter quality in this league. You think Kirk Cousins would have went for? I don't know. I think Kirk Cousins would have performed way better last week in the fourth quarter. That's just my opinion, and
Yeah,
we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out soon enough.
yeah, yeah. No, we definitely gonna find that out for sure. I agree with you. All right, let's go to the running backs. Ashton Genty, he's questionable. Because of the obvious ankle injury. Then Mike Washington Jr., we know he's gonna make the squad. May even start game one, or even if Ashton does start, he's gonna get the bulk of the carries. Mike Washington will get the bulk of the carries that game until Ashton gets back to full capacity. But the
Mm-hmm.
question is now, looking at this depth chart, I see Dylan Labe and Dare Ogunbowale. So my thing about this is I don't see him be on here no more. So what do you guys think about that? Do you think Lobby going to make the squad? I think so.
What position does he play? I can't even
The
read
running
that.
back.
Oh, Dylan. Yeah, right now we're gonna need him. So yeah, we're gonna need a backup. We're gonna need to have a little depth there right now with Genty down.
Yeah. So do you think how many running backs do you think we keep, including not including the fullback?
I think we'll probably keep 3.
3.
Yeah.
So Genty, Washington, and Lobby.
Yep.
Yeah. And so at the wide receiver position, um, let me see. Probably this is probably the Y. I mean the Z, excuse me. I don't know. Yeah, the Z. Trey Tucker, Malik Benson, Shedrick Jackson, and Brandon Johnson. I think we're gonna see a lot of Shedrick Jackson and Brandon Johnson tonight. Maybe a little bit of Malik Benson. He needs to make up for last week all them drops he had. He had a couple drops on third down. So he needs to make up some of that. So I expect to see him play some. But Shedrick Jackson and Brandon Johnson,
On the
do they
bubble.
make the squad?
Hey, they're on the bubble. They better have a big night tonight. I like Cedric Jackson,
Yeah,
great nephew of Bo Jackson, by the way,
yeah,
and got great genes. But we also need him to come out here and perform. You know, he's been around. I think he's on the practice squad or whatever. He's been around the team for the last few years. So, but I
yeah.
like him. I like him to be able to step up and be able to come in and play on Sundays. You know, as a starter
I
because he
mean,
does got speed.
yeah,
So
and he does have like field awareness. Like he I think he can play. It's just that we have a crowded wide receiver room because I'm expecting Trey Tucker to make it, Malik Benson to make it, Jalen Naylor to make it, Jack Bech to make it, Malik Benson, and that's four right there. One, two, three. That's four right there. Dante Thornton, although he's injured, thinking he's going to make the squad too. So that's five. I mean, like stretching it, we only got room for probably one more, if that's we're stretching it. So that leaves Cedric Jackson, Johnson, Chase Roberts, Philip Dorsett, who I think is going to get cut probably. Uh, Derek Young, I think he might make the squad as a returner. I mean, or Devin Tompkins, who's been playing good. I mean, then it's EJ Williams and then Derek Young. But that's a lot of wide receivers to get cut.
yeah, but we none of them are performing. So none of them step up and perform. They all got to go.
Yeah.
And you know, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to find the guys who got talent. Like we obviously need people to come in here and catch the ball. I don't, you know, you've been catching the football for I don't know how many years. You know what I mean? Like that should be automatic, systematic. You
Yeah.
got to
I mean,
stay
a
on,
lot of people
grind.
they thought Jack Bech was on the bubble too, but it's probably
No,
pretty clear he's going to make the squad.
he's not on the bubble, dude.
Yeah, I know. I remember Hondo said him and Dante Thornton might get cut or waived or whatever, and I was like, yeah, right.
That's preposterous.
That's preposterous. So, do you guys think that there's any of those guys? How many wide receivers do you guys think we're gonna carry? Webb, uh, Ryan, Raider Ryan, and all that. What do you think we're gonna carry 6 wide receivers?
Yeah, somewhere right around 5 or 6, because someone's going to get hurt. Someone's going to pull a hammy or some others or something. You know, we got to have depth there too. So,
Yeah, we do.
and if you know, I don't know how often he runs a 4 or 5 wide receiver set. If he never runs that, and we're only going to run a 3 wide receiver set, then we can keep 5 receivers. But if we
Yeah, I
run
think.
four, we run a 4 wide or whatever, or 5 wide, then we need 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna run a lot of 5 wide receiver sets because we got all these tight ends in the room. Um,
Exactly. So
we have Brock Bowers, Michael Mayer. We know they're going to make it. Ian Thomas, I'm sure he's going to make it. And then Albert O, um, he
he's
might
on
not make
the
it, but I mean, we
yeah,
got 3 tight ends, so we can always run 2 tight ends and 2 wide receivers. At any given time, and 3 at the most. So I don't think if 4 wide receiver set, 5 wide receiver set is probably going to be a thing that we do a lot of.
yeah, I think that, and Kubiak likes tight ends in the system. So
Mhm.
you know, so yeah, I would maybe be thinking that they might just end up keeping 4 or 5 wide receivers, but we'll see.
Yeah, five
Like
wide
you said,
receivers since we have. Oh yeah, you're right. 5 wide receivers since we have a fullback and might keep an extra tight end. Yeah, but not only that, our fullback plays tight end. He catches the ball and plus, everybody was mad because the pick six last week. We should have threw the ball to the fullback. Then that would have saved the headache of Mendoza is not ready because he threw an interception on a check down, which was preposterous, which was amazing.
Amazing.
So let's take a look and see. We're going to the O line now. Well, the fullbacks, Connor Hayward and Patrick Gurd. I think we're going to keep one fullback. We know that's going to be Connor Hayward. And let's get to the O line. Projected starter is left tackle is Colton Miller. And backing him up was Charles Grant. And then third and fourth from the depth chart is Isaiah Jada and Tamir Masuri. I haven't heard much of Tamir. Jada, I did see a little bit, but I don't know if it's enough to stay on the squad. But Charles Grant, I believe, is probably going to make it. Colton Miller's going to make it.
Well, I think tonight we're going to see those guys that you just mentioned because we haven't seen much of them. So we're going to see a lot of the people that are going to be on the bubble tonight. That's what we are going to see.
And then at the left guard position is Spencer Burford, and then Caleb Rogers is backing him up. So I even think those two guys, and those are only two people that's at the left guard position, which is kind of amazing to me that Spencer Burford do not have a lot of competition there. A lot of people, me included, didn't think that he was going to survive the starting position there, and he might get usurped by Caleb Rogers. But it looks like Spencer Burford is going to start the season as the starter.
Right. What up, Furpo? What's cracking? Raiders.
Who's in the building?
Oh, James Furpo.
Furpo in the building?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. You know what it is when Furpo is in the building. Hold on. That boy Furpo done carved a niche out in Raider Nation.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Timmy Brown, Hall of Famer.
Timmy B. And so then at the center position is Tyler Lindenbaum, and then backing him up is Jordan Meredith, and then Will Putnam.
Ooh.
And so
Meredith's gotta go. Meredith's gotta go.
Well, I don't know, because check this out. We how many linemen do you guys think we're going to carry? Because between Colton Miller, Charles Grant, Spencer Burford, Caleb Rogers, that's 4 already. Tyler Lindenbaum, that's 5. We haven't even talked about the guards and the right guard and the right tackle. We're going to need Jordan Meredith to be the backup center. We need him to be the backup center. So that's 6. And then we got Jackson Powers Johnson at the right guard position. Antonio Mafi, who played good. Nicholas Henning, I don't know. I know who he is, but And then at the right tackle was DJ Glaze, Trey Zoom, and Dalton Wagner. Dalton Wagner played good. Matter of fact, Dalton Wagner, he was on special teams. I'm gonna show y'all a video. He was headbutting the kicker and the holder, and he headbutted both of them hard like he was gonna give him a concussion. I was like, dang, he has no finesse. He's a little rough.
Yeah.
So how many linemen are we going to hold? Because Trey Zoom, DJ Glaze, Jackson Power Johnson, Tyler Lindenbaum, Jordan Meredith, Caleb Rogers, Spencer Burford, Colton Miller, and Charles Grant. That's 9.
Yeah,
that's right there.
But I think we're going to get rid of Meredith and then maybe keep that other backup center. We're going to see tonight. Well, we can't keep Meredith as a backup center, bro. That's just preposterous. You see what happened last week? We can't keep. We can't do this. We can't do this. We can't put in. We can't put in that guy in at center. That'd be like pulling your gun out of the holster and shooting yourself in the toe.
Not
Blow,
Cheddar Bob.
shoot blow your own big toe off and shit. You have to cut off your thumb and sew it back on your foot so you can stay balanced.
Webb say Meredith and Putnam on borrowed time.
I agree. I
He
don't know
said
too
they're
much about
borrowed.
Putnam tonight, but we might see him tonight for sure. But I like Zune. Zune, I think, is down to get down in any one of those positions.
Yeah,
He
I
played
know,
right
right?
guard. He played right guard last week and was dominating. So, and the week before that, I think he played left tackle or left guard or wherever Colton Miller was, and he was doing good over there too. So, he's a jack of all trades.
They do have him moving all around though.
They do. I like that. That means and he played center in college too. So, excuse me. So that means he might even be able to come in and be backup center. I'd rather see him at backup center than Meredith, for God's
You
sake.
know what? I might have to agree with you on that.
Jeez. Just give him a chance, bro. Just give Zune a chance, bro, at backup center. Just give him a chance. Yes.
Because I don't even know why Meredith is even there.
I don't know.
Because Meredith definitely was messing up all last year.
He got ran over.
You get blown off the ball, and he don't snap the ball directly to the quarterback. It's always over here or sometimes it's right where it's supposed to be. And granted, he's not a center, so to be
I
fair to
agree.
him, but yeah, I
I
don't
agree,
know.
100%. He's not a center, but yet they keep trying to make him a center, bro. He's not a center. Was he a right guard or something?
Yeah, he was a left guard or something like that.
Left guard or something. Yeah, he was, and he
Yeah,
was
either
pretty
way, he
good.
was a guard.
Yeah, he was in a pretty good, and he was pretty good, but he's not a center. Stop trying to make a round hole fit in a square peg, a square peg fit in a round hole, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
It's not working. Hey, come on, man. They should just see that from last week. Let alone film from last year. Jeez, there's plenty of film on Meredith getting run over. We don't need to see any more of it.
Oh yeah. You know what? I know why we wasn't, because you're gonna do a show on Saturday, right?
It don't matter.
Okay.
It's good.
You said, can I ask the nation before we get to the defense? Can I ask Raider Nation a question? If you were to wear another team's jersey, what would be appropriate? Retired stars, legends, any teams, or a no? Well, yeah. So here's the thing with that. You, if I did have one, you probably wouldn't catch me wearing it. If I had one, and it would have to be like one of my favorite players. Let's say if I had like a Barry Sanders throwback, a throwback Barry Sanders or something, or throwback Walter Payton, or something like that. Maybe like a throwback Deion Sanders, or throwback what's my man's name, Lawrence Taylor, or something like that. But I don't know. I wouldn't. I just. I mean, I was just. It's
All
hard. It would
those
be hard.
guys are cool and all, but I ain't wearing their jersey. I'm good.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't wear their jersey though. Yeah. It would have to be a very special things, but I don't know what teams are a no. So it had to be like Broncos and
The Niners.
Chargers and
The Niners.
definitely not the Niners. I don't care who it is. Yeah, I don't care who it is. It could be Joe Montana and all that. And they can't. No, that's a no. That's a no. All right, we
Agreed.
got about 15 minutes for the game start. Let's go through the defense real quick. Who's on the bubble? And let's see who are we going to be watching for tonight? On the defense, base 3-4 defense. Um, what is this left? Hold on, what? Uh, le- Left DN Thomas Booker the fourth, Brandon Cleveland, and then Fatukasi, who actually had a sack last week, but they got him third behind Brandon Cleveland. Do you think Brandon Cleveland make the squad? I haven't heard much about him. He's our last draft pick. Definitely haven't been getting a lot of uh, media time, but he's there. So we'll probably see a lot of him tonight.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a lot of him tonight too. But I don't know. He might be on the bubble. If he's our last draft pick, he's definitely probably going to be on the bubble for sure.
And then nose tackle, we got Adam Butler, JJ Pegues, and Gary Smith the third. I think Adam Butler make it. JJ Pegues, I think they like him, but I mean, we haven't really seen a lot from JJ Pegues.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything
I
of
think
much of him
squad,
either.
though.
So yeah, that's yeah, that's going to be a pretty hard for them to make a decision on that, I guess.
Hmm. And then at the right DM, they got Jonah
Lula,
Law. But look at this. They have him in front of Tonka Hemingway. Now, remember early in camp, everybody was talking about how well Tonka been playing, and he kind of went MIA. And I thought maybe it was because he was going to start, and they were trying to trying to, see, hold him back. But he's second on the depth chart, so he's in slid a position. So that's interesting. So maybe he'll get some burn tonight. And if he does get some burn tonight, I expect him to go off. He just no different than AOC. Like you should be going off this game.
yep, I agree.
If you were as advertised, you should be going off.
Yep, kind of like
And then
Washington's been going off.
yeah, like exactly. Then Trayvon Mae, he's the third string. So all these third string guys, they're gonna have to definitely make their name known tonight if they get the chance. And then at the will linebacker, the weak side linebacker is Max Crosby, Malcolm Kuntz, and Jafari Harvey and Patrick Johnson.
So
So
Harvey and Johnson might be gone.
right. And then left inside linebacker, N'Kobe Dean, Tommy Eichenberg, Segun Lobby, and Buddy Johnson, who's questionable. So that means he has an injury. So that means he's probably out of here.
Yeah, Johnson's probably out of here. We just still got to have some depth too. So
Well, Eichenberg probably going to make the squad.
yeah,
The Bergs
that's
are
a
going to make the squad. But we definitely need some what you say, we
depth.
need the depth. Yeah, we need the depth.
Yep, we do.
And then the right inside linebacker is Corey Walker and Cody
Yep.
Lindenberg. And then Cameron McGrone and Xavier Sore. Those guys they're probably more than on the bubble. The bubble probably popped for them too. So I think we'll just be thin at that linebacker position, but we're gonna have the Bergs with Dean and Walker for sure.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
All
And
right.
with Nadobe and with Noby Dean with Jacoby Dean's medical history, we're going to need that depth.
Yeah, we are.
Woo.
And then at the strong linebacker position is Quiddy Pay, mental reps, Keyron Crawford.
Right.
And then on IR is Brennan Jackson. And then CN Sloan, they got CN Sloan 4, and Brennan Jackson is third. So I like CN Sloan. I'm hoping he makes that's who I'm looking for to really show out today. If he want to make this roster, I think he's probably one of the fan favorites too. And I
Yeah.
think he's on the bubble, and I'd like to see him make the squad. So I'll be looking forward to watching him tonight.
I don't think he's on the bubble. I think he's made enough plays already. where he's made the team, but it's going to. But he might be right. I mean, even he might still go out there, have a good night, and still not make the team though. Who knows?
I hope he does though, and then he might end up can be a practice squad player. But
Yeah,
shoot, if somebody else seen him, they might grab him.
they might for sure. Well, people have seen him. He's got a motor. He's got a good motor. I like. I
Yeah,
like.
yes.
They call him the mini Max Crosby.
Yeah, well, he needs to be on the Raiders then if he's gonna be a mini Max Crosby.
Yeah, well, you know, I agree. We'll
Let's
see.
go to the cornerback position. The left cornerback, Eric Stokes, and then second they got DeCam Richardson, and then Jamal McCoy. So that means Jamal gonna get a lot of run tonight, but we know he's gonna make the squad. My question is DeCam gonna make the squad?
Metcalf.
Richardson.
Yeah, I don't know if Richardson's going to make it or not. That's he's going to have to show out tonight. If he's playing tonight for sure. He's going to have to do some pass breakups or an interception. He's going to have to do something.
Yeah, I think he's just been below the radar type guy. But
what all he's got to do is come in and make some plays, and he might be on the radar.
And then at the right cornerback position, at the strong safety is Jeremy Chin, Dalton Johnson, and Devin Lafayette. We know that Chin is going to make it. Dalton Johnson is going to make it. That's my guy. I like me some Dalton Johnson. I don't know what's going to happen with Devin. And then at the free safety position is Isaiah Palomau, and then Traden Stukes, who I heard was getting some burn with the ones. So they expect him to start, but I don't know where people were getting that from. But hey, we'll see about that. And then at the right cornerback is Darian Porter, and then Hezekiah Mathis is behind him. But wait,
yeah.
the strong safety. I'm sorry. At the free safety is Tristan McCullum. Tristan McCullum, for me, has been playing excellent. He's been playing excellent. He's been making tackles. I've liked what I've seen from him. I really want him to make the squad. Like last week, he definitely played well last week. Except for the one time he got ran over for the touchdown, but he had already made like three tackles on that drive already. So I know he was sitting there like, damn, is anybody else going to tackle?
Nope. It's the same kind of problem we had last year. The linebackers and the defensive front weren't making any tackles, and the safeties and the corners were making them all. Well, that's not true because White had like 150 tackles or something.
Yeah, linebacker.
But
yeah, he was a linebacker, like box safety linebacker.
Yeah,
and so the nickelback, Teron Johnson, Greedy Vance. Greedy Vance been playing good. And then Caleb Alford and Devin Perkins. I'm sorry, I don't. You already know what it is for you guys. So it was nice seeing you guys.
Nice knowing you.
Nice knowing you. Yeah. So
maybe next lifetime.
So and then special teams, we got Matt A with the G being silent. And then we got Tansei Matsuzawa, the Tokyo No.
Yeah, he got to go.
So wait, do we keep him on the international squad?
For what? He can't even kick an extra point.
Right. That is you do got a point there.
Come on, man. You choking on a 35-yard field goal kick or something, 30-yarder? That should be automatic. Especially if the max you can kick is 50. Like anything inside of 50, you should be just killing it.
Yeah,
But it is the NFL. It's a lot of pressure. Maybe the pressure got to the kid. Maybe maybe it made him feel that big. I don't know. But he
Shouldn't,
missed two of them, right?
there shouldn't be that much pressure. Like cheese and rice. That's an extra point.
Yeah. Well, people miss them all the time, though, bro. I remember when they used to only be on the 20-yard line or whatever. It's almost guaranteed money. They're like, we want to change it up so we can rig the games a little easier. You miss a field goal point, we can get the points even closer. Next extra point.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on with my situation, but the game is getting ready to start. Let me refresh my computer one more time, and uh, and then so we can get this game underway because I'm ready. I don't know. I hope you guys are ready.
Yep, we hang out with those guys. We're gonna do a little watch parlay. We're gonna watch this game and see what's going on,
Yo,
and more than welcome to hang out with us and check it out. And Mike's gonna call the game. I'm gonna just chill for a little bit. Then I gotta go upstairs and make my mom or some dinner and stuff. But yeah, I want to come through for a little bit and hang out for a little while. What you guys thinking? You think we're gonna win this game or what? You think we're gonna win by a lot or we're gonna win by a little bit? Because I think it's gonna be it's just gonna be a performance era game. We're just gonna go out there for repetition, you know. So, but hopefully some of these guys that are on the bubble go out here and make some good plays for us, and we could win this game because winning this game is very important. Even though it's preseason, it's going to be even more important later on in the regular season in weeks 7 or 8, whichever it is we're in. We're going to be playing in. So, um, yeah, we're going to do that. Yeah, pretty much. We're just going to go out there, like you said, justice for 12. We're just going to go out there and go through the motions, and we're just going to go out there and put some film together. Believe me, Kubiak knows how to attack Shanahan and the 49ers defense. He did it for the last few years over there with Seattle. And so I'm not really, that's the edge that we're going to have against the NFC West this year. I don't think really people really understand that inside knowledge that he already knows how these coaches think and stuff. It's just going to be whether or not we can uh, have the talent to do what we need them to do on defense to stop them. You know, so that if we have the personnel, we could beat him. He's proven that he's able to beat them last year a couple of times, them and the Rams. But the Rams are going to be something pretty special with this year. You want got Miles Garrett, and then I don't know if Aaron Donald's coming back or not, but he's going to be a beast. So they're going to have a crazy defense. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Those are a few games that are down the ways a little bit, but those are some of the games I'm looking forward to, along with all the divisional games that we play. I like playing the divisional games, but probably the only game that I really want to win this year is the 49er game. If we lose any other game, all the other games, I'd be all right with that. I just want to beat the Niners. That's all I care about. But that's just what I would prefer. Don't get me wrong, I want to win a bunch of games, but if we're only going to win one game, I want it to be the Niners.
yeah, what you say the other day? We got to win 2 games at least this year.
Yep.
It's got to be the Raiders and the Niners, and the Raiders against the Niners.
Yep. That's what it is. Can't be anything else, man. Can't be anything else.
All right, let's get ready to rumble. I don't understand how this thing be working. How If anything can go wrong, it goes wrong once we go live. That's crazy. Like
Yeah,
literally it goes wrong when we go live. I could be
yeah,
literally doing this thing all day and nothing goes on. And then as soon as I hit that red record button, that's when it all goes to the shitter. All right, let's get to it. We're gonna see a bunch of AOC tonight. I just know it. I can just tell. All right, let's get to it, y'all. We talking. We want violence. We want intensity.
we definitely want violence. That's why we watch it. And they just keep softening it up generation by generation. They're
Yeah,
not even,
unfortunately.
they're not even going to have a Pro Bowl anymore, bro. Like, what is going on?
Oh yeah, they're getting rid of the Pro Bowl. That's funny, right?
Not really.
You don't think that's funny? I think it's funny that they're getting rid of the Pro Bowl. Like that's
No,
a
I think
shame that it's even came to that point. Like
yeah, it's like first they stopped going to Hawaii because they got cheap. Like the NFL can't afford to send two teams to Hawaii and stuff for the Pro Bowl, bro. Come on, all right? What y'all talking about? You know, this shit's ridiculous, bro. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. That was one of the best. That was one of the one things I enjoyed as a kid growing up was watching the Pro Bowl with all the Raider helmets in there amongst all the other guys, and having more helmets than the other team did than all the other teams. That's what I'm talking about. Now people don't even know what that feeling's about anymore. They don't even play anymore. Who's put on flags? I'm telling you, the NFL is going to be National Flag League soon enough.
you said the National Flag League is crazy.
It's going. That's what it's going to be. And it's going to go international.
Well, Mike Washington is gonna start tonight. So
All
what I
right.
need Mike Washington to do though, I need him to score
Yeah,
because he hasn't got into the end zone yet.
he should be scoring.
He
Should
should
be
have scored
getting.
last week on that touchdown run. I mean, on that 33-yard run that he broke off. Let's see here.
Yeah,
Let's see, guys. And then a lot of time, and then also Coach Kubiak said that the quarterback position is still he won't announce Kirk Cousins as the starter. Do you think that AOC or even Mendoza can come in tonight and place and and kind of change that up and stop Kirk Cousins from starting to week one? Do you think there's a world where Kirk Cousins will not start week one?
well, if let's just say hypothetically, if Mendoza starts, he'd have to throw like 5 touchdowns or something with no interceptions and like 450 yards or some crazy 500 yards or something. He'd have to have a real good night. But even then, I mean, these are going to be threes, so he just that's why people said, "Oh, Derek Carr that won the job." Yeah, but no, that dude wasn't even that good to begin with. So, and he was injured. So, but yeah, no, I don't. Barring injury, I just don't see it happening. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that, bro. Barring injury, it's just not gonna happen, man. All right,
He's the
let's.
veteran. So, and they give him the best chance to win right now. Whether people like it or don't like it, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. He gives them the best chance to win, and obviously,
Yeah, I don't know why
Kubiak
people
is
don't
not.
see that.
Kubiak is not thinking, "Oh, look at that great throw that he made out of the 24 that he did throw, or well, however many he threw." Like he's not what he's seen last week has not made him change his mind about wanting to have AOC run his offense. I'll guarantee you that right now.
Okay, here we go. Well, the Niners deferred, so they're going to kick the ball off.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
Oh, look like some starters are going to play. I see Brock Bowers with his helmet. All right, let's go. Battle of the Bay is on its way. The kickoff is in the end zone. We will take it to take the knee, and Cousin Kirk and Bowers and them is on the field. So let's see what our boys look like. All right. We taking it serious. I see Tucker out there. Oh yeah, it's going down. Let's go. Let's get it bit. Let's get busy, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Bad intentions is in the backfield. We got trips to the left. Motion by Tucker. Hand off to Washington. He runs up the middle, gets about a gain of 8, maybe 9. Good job by the O-line. Let's take it to him. No mercy. Let's make them respect us. Matter of fact, we need to make our own Raider fans respect us because we're talking about 4 games, and I got a problem with that. I had a problem with that at the beginning of the off season, and I especially have a problem with it now. Yeah, JPJ is playing too, y'all. All right, second down is going to be a handoff. Nice blocking. Washington gets the ball. Look like a carry about 3 or 4. First down Raiders. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's alumni weekend in Las Vegas. All right, Mayor in motion. We got the weak eye. Now motion to the strong. Kirk Cousins throws the slant. Almost throws a pick. Oh, Jack Jones is playing for the Niners. I don't know if it was almost a pick, but both the receiver and the DB got there at the same time. It was a Bowers. Oh, he did break on the ball. Could have been picked off.
That's Jack Johnson or whatever. Yeah, it's close.
Jack Jones, yeah.
Jack Jones, whatever. Jack Johnson's an
Jack
old
Johnson
boxer.
is the boxer, right?
Yeah, I know. I know who Jack.
Twins. We got twins left with the eyes. I mean, with the back to the left. Bowers gets the catch. Gets immediately tackled. It's third down. Look like about third and I don't know, maybe like 4. Yeah, about 3rd and 4. Brock Bowers led the team in receptions last year with 84 receptions.
Mm-hmm.
Bowers is trying to go, he's trying to get his win. All right, Kirk Cousins, let's get it together. 3rd and 4. We got the trips right. Tucker goes out in motion. Cousins in the pocket, and he throws it in there. He gets it in there. He gets to pass to Naylor. Naylor gets the first down. Raiders at the 40-yard line. Real good route concept there.
Let's go.
I'm definitely seeing plays that we haven't seen before. Way to find the soft spot in the zone and get that first down. Good job. Okay, I formation with Washington in the I. He's dotting the I. Mayer's in. Was a toss play to the left. He's gonna get around to the corner. Good tackle, gain of 8 by Washington. Heavy dose of Washington so far, but there is a flag on the play.
Oh no, JPJ's in there. JPJ's in there. I thought he was, losing his job. Woo.
Yeah, right. I hope this is not on the Raiders, but it might be because they threw a toss play, so it might be holding.
Mm-hmm. I reckon. Mm-hmm.
Oh, holding on Jack Besh. Jack Besh get called with the holding. Oh yeah, a little extra. He held on a little too much. You should just let him go. Ooh, my boy, bad intentions. He gave somebody that business at the end of that. Kirk Cousins back up. He throws that ball. Look like, pass to Tucker. Tucker catches it. Run a couple yards after catch. Well, it looked like Kirk Cousins put a little pepper on that.
A little
He
salt
did
and
get it.
pepper.
Yeah, a little salt and pepper. Yeah. So much for Steve Smith Sr. talking about his limited route tree. I've been seeing Tucker run different routes, and I'm really loving that. Okay, we got some yards back, 2nd and 4. We're at a place where we can either run it or throw it right now. Play action, of course. Oh, they throw a little swing route to Tucker again. Tucker gets he gets a first down, and he gets some yards after catch. You know what? I'm trying to tell y'all what I'm going to see is Trey Tucker get a lot of yards after catch. He's using his speed in space, and it's not requiring him a whole lot of space to run by these guys. And I've been noticing that with him. He's been catching the ball, and he turns on the speed immediately.
Looks like they might be using them a little bit like JSN,
Yeah, something like it.
which is what we figured he would be doing.
Brother Yaya was good. He said, all right, ladies, let's move them chains. We moving them chains.
Yep. Keep them
Yes,
going.
Tucker with the catch, J4. Let's go. The Raiders are moving the ball. I like to see that we're actually getting first downs even after the penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. All right, we at 2nd and 6 now. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So Cousins under center. We have saw the motion. There's going to be a handoff. We were in a pass formation, but they handed off. It looked like it's a gain of maybe one. So now we're in a position where we're at like 3rd and 4 again, 3rd and 5. I mean, that is manageable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's mid range. Third and mid.
3rd and 4 on the 21-yard line. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Cousins in shotgun. Tucker
Quick
goes
slant.
into motion. We do run the ball. That's an interesting play call there. We didn't get it though. They only get a gain of 2. We tried to catch them off guard, and it did not happen with Dylan Labe with the run.
Come on, Kubiak. What are you trying to do?
No, but the thing about it is if you go for it, if you run it like that on 3rd down, that means we're probably gonna go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, you
But
might.
maybe not. I
Perhaps.
don't know. It doesn't look like they tried the kicker out there. Maybe Kubiak wants to see what our kicker do. So we're about to see Matt A with the G being silent. This one's going to be a 37-yard attempt. He better not miss this because we're going to have problems.
Problems? We got problems.
The kick is up,
now.
and it's good. The Raiders score on the first drive. They did get 3.
I'm a little disappointed. I got to be honest with you.
Well, because we didn't get the first down and we ran the ball on that 3rd down.
Yeah, we should have went with a little quick slant or something.
Well, the slant didn't work. That's the first play of the game that we called. That didn't work. But I get what you're saying. We should at least throw the ball.
A quick out. We're going to throw a quick out.
We just tried to see if we can, I think we were just trying to see if we can catch him off guard with that play call. It didn't work. We did get 3. One thing about us though is on our opening drive, we haven't been scoring any points. But I do agree with you that the way we were moving the ball, I think we could have probably scored a touchdown on that first drive. So do you put them out there for another drive? Yeah, or no.
Yeah, hell yeah. I put them out there until we score 7. They working tonight.
That was Matt. It was Matt A with the G being silent. 37-yard field goal.
Yep. Well, I don't trust the Tokyo Toe guy out there. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it's hard
They
to
might
get a
have to
little
get
trust
that.
in that.
They might have to get that guy some glasses or something. I don't know.
Well, we're gonna see what this defense do.
Yeah, we're
We
gonna
gotta
see
see
what
what this.
we're gonna see what Coach Rob's defense is about to do, and that should be all right. You know, I'm still optimistic. Somewhat hesitant, but I have to give Rob a chance. So we'll see what happens. This is just preseason ball anyway, but
Well, I
you know,
think tonight is more like a dress rehearsal for the regular season because we trotted our starters out there. If Max Crosby go out there, then I expect we need to shut everything down. Max Crosby walk his butt out there, they shouldn't be getting nothing. No more than 2 first downs.
right? Because I'm sure they're going to run their number one offense out there too.
Who, the Niners?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. You mean you think Brock Purdy gonna play?
Yep.
I didn't think so, but we're gonna see. You might be right.
Yeah, they're going to warn. They want us. They didn't play last game, but they want us. They want to make sure they're all in sync right here. They got to put some stuff on film. This is just to get some film right here on the offense.
Well, Max Crosby is not playing.
I'm not surprised.
That's okay. Next game you will be. Oh, I don't know yet because it's the kickoff. I'm tripping, but he didn't have his helmet on, so. All right, the kickoff, the ball goes to the 5, across the 20. He gets hit hard at the 20, at the 23-yard line. Patrick Johnson goes crazy. Patrick Johnson is trying to make the squad, y'all. And the way you make the squad is on special teams.
Yep. That's for sure.
Nice move by Patrick Johnson to avoid his blocker to get back around and make that tackle. Excellent play by Patrick Johnson.
You know how a wide receiver gets a play and gets the ball and Kubiak's
No Brock
offense?
Purdy, but it is Mac Jones. And they ship to the eye. They give the handoff. Oh, it's a play action. Even fooled me. Woody Pay makes the tackle after a gain of about 3 by Mac Jones. Mac Jones played good last year.
Yeah, Mac
Okay,
Jones.
Trading Stooks starts tonight.
They should have took Mac Jones, but they gave the house away for Trey Lance.
Okay, let's go 3-1. I see you. All right, quick. The first read wasn't there. Mac Jones throws it away. Second down, 3rd and 8. Excuse me.
All right, let's go.
That's what we want to see. That is exactly what we want to see, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I'm really watching for now is like last week we got these teams in these 3rd and longs, but we kept giving up the first down still. So we need to close this out and have them go 3 and out. So let's see what they do. Come on, Robbie, Coach Robbie. It goes with it. Are they going deep? And the pass is incomplete. 3 and out. Good job, defense.
Good job. Yeah.
Taron Johnson with the coverage. Everybody was covered, and we were playing man coverage. Mm-hmm.
That's what we need to be doing.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
That's for sure.
Let's go. That was Taron Johnson on the coverage. Oh, what is you doing? He get the punt. Malik was trying to make a move, but he gets tackled. Oh, Kirk Cousins is back on the field. You Pizzle called it. Pizzle said, "Y'all, we working tonight." Pizzle said, "We working tonight, y'all.
Mhm.
Ain't no BSing tonight. It's all work tonight.
Yep.
We working tonight, Pizzle."
Yep. You gotta get this thing dialed up. This ain't
Hey,
this ain't college.
You ain't lying, brother.
You gotta get out here, get footage, see who's doing what's doing what, who needs to get clean up, their technique. Because in the next couple of weeks, it's gonna be game on. They talking September 10th or something.
Or like the 13th or something like that. What I do know is it's 2 weeks from Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they're gonna try and get as much on film as they possibly can. I believe
Yep.
they might put Fernando out there with the first, or they might put AOC out there with the ones. I don't know, but I think they're gonna definitely make Kirk Cousins go out there. I think they need to do that.
Yep. Shout out to the guy. Shout out to y'all that is in the chat. I appreciate you guys. We both appreciate you guys. Shout
Yep.
out to everybody that's in the chat. Everybody gonna be streaming these Raider games now, but you guys is locked in with the parlay. We parlaying tonight.
Yep. In fact,
Time to parlay, huh?
yeah, because we try to be a family orientated show over here.
Yeah, we are very family orientated. It's the watch parlay. So let's parlay, y'all. Please hit the like button so we can get us in the algorithm, so we can get this chat jumping. Now we need to score a touchdown this drive. We need touchdown this drive.
Yep, we definitely need a 7.
It'd be nice to go up 10-0. Okay, Mike Washington in the eye. Let's see who goes in motion. No motion. The draw play. Mike Washington gets to the outside, gets past a first down marker, get a gain of 15. Good job, Mike Washington. Bad intentions. Heavy dose of bad intentions. Nice reverse pivot by Kirk Cousins to disguise the draw. Nice blocking on the right side. So that means DJ Glaze is doing this thing and JP Jizzle. Good job. Good job. Let's go. All right. They're going to give him the ball again. He makes one man miss, makes two man miss, but he does get tackled. Six carries for 33 yards right now.
That's 5.2 yards a carry.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. 2nd and 4. Very good. I liked our down and distances. This is beautiful. So we can play action here or even run it. We're going to play action here. It's a screen to Tucker. Tucker get the ball, but he only gets a gain of 2, but it makes it 3rd and 2. Once again, now with the 3rd and 2, we have the option to either run it or throw it. That's what we want to always put ourselves in position where the defense doesn't know if we're going to actually throw it or run it. That's why I don't feel so bad about us going for it on that 3rd and 4, and we ran it and we didn't get it. But it is setting up the defense to know that, hey, we might just run it on 3rd and 2. It's not
Oh
a
no, we
foregone
will run it on
conclusion
3rd
that
and 2.
it's not a foregone conclusion that we're going to throw the ball. I mean, that we're going to throw the ball on that 3rd down. So let's see what we do here. A quick pass to to Mayer. He catches the ball. He avoids the first tackle, gets about 3 or 4 more yards. First down, Raiders.
Let's go. Good job, Mayor.
You ain't lying. Good job, Mayer. All right, Kirk Cousins and them. Mike Washington is our workhorse. You're not lying. All right, Kirk Cousins in the shotgun. Washington motions to his right. Cousins looks around. First read not there. He goes to the check down. Oh, and he get Mike Washington served up on a platter. Kirk Cousins owes him an apology. Yeah, Mike Washington got to go to the sideline after that one. Oh, no, he ain't. Because I was about to say, he almost led him into that corner. Well, not almost. He did lead him into that corner. J4, he said Washington is the truth.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Kirk Cousins, we need you to make a play here. 2nd and 10. Hand off to Washington. He cuts it. Oh, he gets another. He gets a gain of 11. What a play on 2nd down. That's what I'm play calling, boy. That's what I'm talking about. They thought we was going to throw the ball. We ran the ball, and Mike Washington handled business with the O-line. Oh, my God. They knocking the 49er helmets off out there. What was that? Who's number 76? Bill Miller just blasting somebody's helmet off. Let's go, Raiders. That's what I like to see. We out there playing physical. All right, 1st and 10.
We're getting Jane Fonda on him.
We throw a screen. Mayer with the screen. Oh, and he gets tripped up. Oh, we have blockers and everything. Oh, I like the play call. It looked like Kubiak is in his bag right now, y'all, with these play calls. I'm not even going to lie. They're using Mayer like they use Bowers. And I guess they wanted Mayer to lose weight so he can be more versatile. Excellent tackle, though, by the Niners, though. I ain't going to lie. That was a good tackle because he was about to be about his business. But he did get a gain of 2, though. 2nd and 8. Let's go. All right. Cousins looking for somebody, throws it. Best catches the ball. Look like he got about a gain of 5. 3rd down.
Still 3rd and manageable.
It's 3rd and 4. All right, let's go in our bag right here. We in field goal range, but we need 7. Let's get this 1st down. Let's go. Let's go.
We need this.
Kirk Cousins looking at the play clock. Kirk Cousins sends the motion. He's looking at the defense. They got man coverage. We got trips at the bottom of the screen. Kirk Cousins looks. We got the one-on-one, nice back shoulder, but it was good defense. Tried to go to Naylor. He was not covered. I mean, he was not open at all. Naylor should have ran another. Yeah, it's good coverage. Excellent coverage. Matt A with the G being silent. He's going for a 53-yard field goal. Now, this is what I want to see. How good you are from 50. All right. We need you to make this. This is the longest one of the preseason for him. The kick is up. It is up. And he's true. Good job. He had enough leg and everything. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, but we've been dominating this game. Now they're going to come down and score 7, and we're going to be down 7-6.
No, but I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that because we're doing what we want to do right now. Other than coming up with that extra play to get the 1st down, so we can keep the drive alive. True enough, they could come down and score 7 points, and it's 7-6. But the team that is working the hardest right now, I would think, would be the Niners if they were to do that. But it's kind of like you said. It does matter because they could also look at it like this: they've dodged 2 bullets basically, because they could be down 14-0 or even 10-0, and all they have to do is come down right here and score, and then they'll be leading the game. So then essentially the Raiders will be working hard for 6 points. So
Yeah.
I do agree with you that they do that it could be 7-6, but I just think that the Niners ain't about to come down there and score right here. I don't think so. Because the
Yeah.
momentum is with the Raiders right now. But you can snatch the momentum with a touchdown here. So this is an important drive. So do you put them out there again? So essentially you let them play for the whole first quarter at this point.
Yeah, if they choke, they've been choking. I mean, I don't know.
Choking is just
No,
them indicating.
I call it quits on the starters right here. Probably 2 drives is enough. I'd
Two drives
want.
is enough.
Yeah, I'd say yes, but I think that there's nothing really, not really going to get too much out of it. They might play the whole first quarter, though. You might be right. We'll see. They might play the whole first quarter.
It kind of depends. If they go down here and score right now, they better get back on the field because essentially y'all let them get back in this game with by getting field goals. But a lot of this was play calls because those third down plays were nowhere close to first down plays. He says our defense is fresh. We're sustaining drives. That's true. I do like that we are sustaining drives.
Yeah, I like that
But
too.
we need
But
to we need to close out them drives though.
yeah, we've been kicking field goals for the last 25 years, bro.
Chris Ford Raider, what's up with you, brother? If you want to pull up, you can pull up. We doing a watch parlay. So if you want to pull up, pull up. I can send you the link if you want.
Yeah, yeah. But I got to get ready to go and get some food anyways here in a minute. So for my mom and me and the
Yeah, it's
girl and
all
stuff.
good.
So we'll show. That is
Let's
cool.
see. Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Mac Jones.
Uh-oh. They run the ball to the right. He does get a gain about 9. Good hit by who was that? That was a safety that came in there and flapped something up. All right, it's all good, Chris. They try to run it again. He gets across the first down marker. Look like he got a gain of 3 there. First down 49ers. They get their first down.
Awesome.
Oh, what? I missed the play. They got a gain of 8, though. All right, defense. Come on. They trying to get close to midfield. They're at look like the 43-yard line. 2nd and 3. All right. He rolls out. He looks to his left. Nobody there. They're going deep. Oh, nice coverage by Taron Johnson. Now, who is that? Oh, that's Stokes. He changed his number. I forgot he changed his number. Stokes. Nice coverage. Man-to-man coverage. They ran him across the field, and he was on him like red ants in Alabama.
That's hilarious.
Because Stokes has got red hair and everything. All
That's
right.
hilarious.
Let's go. It's 3rd down, quick pass. They trying to go deep again, but nobody's home. Nobody's home. What you looking around for, boy? Ain't nobody. You ain't 4th down. Let's get them up out of here.
Nice. Good job, G.
Good job, y'all.
Good job. Good job calling the game, man. I got to take off out of here, man.